Welcome to Doak Campbell Stadium, home to the Florida State Seminoles. And just listen to this crowd energy. For every Seminoles game, the war chant goes full throttle. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Wolverines will kick this away to start us off. Fields it just outside the goal line. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Florida State Seminoles offense will get the first swing today. And here comes that star wide receiver. He's got the bounce, the aura. He walks on the field with some swag saying, I'm the man, and I know it.
Well, he certainly does, and you know what? He probably should. It's founded in all the hard work that he puts in, the dedication in the summertime during practice. You can see some of the defensive backs watch him as he warms up, studying him, because they know it's going to be a long day trying to deal with this receiver.
Second down after the incompletion. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Contact as he threw it. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And I'll tell you, Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to that.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. From the shotgun, drops back. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
That completion makes it second and medium. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. A running play called on fourth down. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. So Michigan's offense comes out for their first possession today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Trying to extend the play. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Finds an open target on the left side. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. And the Seminoles begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quarterback looking to scramble. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
And the Noles are in the red zone. They're going to run it. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field.
Hold open.
Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. They'll try a pass here. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. And it's good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Returner choosing to field this one. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. What a move. Makes one man miss. Picks up the 1st down before they stop it.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game. Being able to throw the football.
They bring the heat and the blitz works. They've got it.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. Ball handed off. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain.
What a job by this back. Keep moving those legs, and he picks up big yards. The defender's just bouncing off of him, and nobody wraps him up. And look at all the yards he picks up.
And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. Keeping it on the ground here. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. A quick throw out left, complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. He missed it. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They've got the lead, but hadn't settled for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end zone here. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. I tried to buy time, couldn't find anybody. He'll just tuck it and go down. Now it's 2nd down here. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? From the shotgun, handoff inside. Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a 4th down now.
Now, a 4th down.
The Noles bring their punt team onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
They'll punt it from inside their own 10. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. They'll run it here. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
But the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. It's a short completion of the tight end. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive, and a good find by the quarterback on third down.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. As we break for the quarter, Kirk, Florida State is on top. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And the pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass off. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. The attempt will be from 42 yards out. He knocks this one right through. And we're all tied up now.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He'll return it from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. And the single back takes the handoff. The Seminoles moving quickly down the field here.
Another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State.
He's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
The shotgun running play call. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Looking for his back. Grab down the middle. It's King. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Seminoles will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. They come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 10-3 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here's the handoff. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Tackle on play at the 29-yard line. 2nd down.
And now the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. He's escaping the pocket now. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a 4th down decision coming up.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the 1st down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
The Wolverines will line up to boot it away. And that's the first punt today for the offense. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They finally get him down, but a solid gain on that screen pass. Good call there.
Good job with the offensive line giving this quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it on first down. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle made after the completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, we're going to throw the football. Comes up with the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
Second down play coming up. Back to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? And he drops back in the gun. Looking to the end. And he's got it. Touchdown, Michigan.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
See if they can convert the point after.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the PAT is good.
The extra point is good. That ties the game at 10.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's King. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. And the Noles come to the line in a hurry-up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Breaks loose at the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. They'll have to hurry now, second down with the clock ticking. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Noles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Of course, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. So a little under 30 seconds to go in the half. We'll see how they play this here in 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Man, it should come as no surprise we have ourselves a fun matchup in Tallahassee. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
The Seminoles will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and
Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? Touchdown, Noles. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And the Wolverines will send the punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. And the single back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Can they pick up the first on the ground? Gets some space around the 30. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Florida State. Still no answer for this offense.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
Florida State 31,
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Off the play fake on first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. A new set of downs after that completion. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The tight end makes the catch downfield. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking to scramble. Cannot escape. They've got him. It'll be a short loss, a yard or 2.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looks left and finds his target there. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Weinke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward. Man, so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
And there's the handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back, running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And the Seminoles with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Down he goes, a sack.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
And the Knowles will have to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. It's a low punt. Won't travel very far. And the returner will be brought down. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Last drive stalled, but were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They're going to run it here. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. There's the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. The Wolverines pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
As we break for the quarter, Kirk, Florida State is on top. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
Man, this pass rush has gotten home so many times. As an offense, I know you're down, but you gotta try to mix it up. Maybe roll the quarterback out. Have your backs and tight ends chip at the line. Anything they can do, because what they've done up to this point, it's just not working.
After consecutive losses, we need a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Pass is broken up. Turnover on down. What a stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on the 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
They've got him down out near the 40.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The Knowles will line up to punt it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away.
Chris, on this play, he has nobody open. It's better than taking a sack. He doesn't get intentional grounding because where he threw it, there was an intended receiver. I think there's no harm, no foul here.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. And the Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
Now, the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
Solid 1st down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line, and he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, I just love to see an offense finish off a drive. You get inside that 5-yard line, you've got to be able to pound the ball to the goal line and into the end zone. Great job to finish it off.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And then they convert the point after, but still trail by 2 touchdowns, 31-17. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Catch made on the out route. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker. Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. And they'll use the ground game here. The Seminoles pick up enough yardage for a 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Tackle at the 40-yard line. 2nd down coming up.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
Handoff as they try to work the clock here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And now the running back's got it again. Good enough for first down yardage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. He hands it off from the gun. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Well, this is a 3rd consecutive impressive performance. You can't be better than 3-0 to start the season. This team is a force to be reckoned with.
Well, we're continuing to see great things from this team. What we're learning is they've got all the pieces to make a run, but they've got to stay focused. They got to avoid the injury bug and continue to execute every week. And if they do that, we've got a real contender here.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.